Hi everybody, here's something new. Welcome to Grey Zone Warfare by Madfinger Games, a extraction shooter that's in early access that has just had an update, the Night Ops update. I managed to get a key via their sort of creator program, and I thought I would start doing some videos about this game. Well, we'll see how we get on. We'll see how we enjoy it, and then the normal gameplay and then tutorials will probably flow from that point. So probably saying, okay, so what is Grey Zone Warfare? So Grey Zone Warfare is on PC at the moment, and it is kind of an open world extraction shooter. So the idea is that it's kind of set in current day, and we're in a place kind of based on Laos or Vietnam, so that kind of area, Southeast Asia. And there's been an incident in this country, this thing here, something's happened. And then there's these three different factions that are in different parts of the map. And they've kind of been investigating what's going on. And being an extraction shooter, your job and the gameplay loop is to kind of go into these areas and complete tasks for vendors and for NPCs who say, oh, can you go and do this? Can you go and find this? Can you go and kill these people? Can you do various things? And then find gear while you're out and about as well, and money, and kill AI NPCs and other players as well if you're on the PvP server. And then go back to your base and kind of consolidate what you've got, with the idea that the more you play and the more missions you do and the tasks you get and the money you earn, the more powerful your character gets. And I really like this style of gameplay. It's kind of it's an offshoot of, I think this would be fair to say, an offshoot of kind of battle royales. Because when you're out in this particular map, so when we're out here, we're doing all our stuff. If we die, everything that we had on us is lost. It's gone. So, that adds, that battle royale touch to it. But it's our choice whether we want to engage in combat or not. So, do we want to fight other players? Do we want to fight NPCs? All this kind of thing. So it's almost like battle royale without the deaths. But you've just got to make sure you stay alive. Kind of almost like if you play DayZ, the idea with DayZ that if you die, that's it. But not quite as intense, because the stuff that you've got. That's a friendly human player, or maybe not friendly, but it's a human player. Because the stuff you've got back at your base is kind of secure, and you can have things like a safe. I don't know what they call it actually. Let me look at my inventory. A safe lock, so anything I put in there is secure. So this is the kind of area. Now I've been given some tasks so I've got to do my first recon task. So I've got to check the area around the gas station, check the convenience store, and check the demolished building. And as far as I can tell, when I look at the map, I've got to use the map to work out. So it's 200, 160. So you might be able to see this on. So 200, 160 is there. So it's that grid coordinates there. So I've got to make my way there. Now, you can take helicopters to places and they'll drop you off. But I thought what we'd do is we'd just go on foot to kind of get a feel for the game. Now, I've got graphical settings are on high. I'm doing this on my Lenovo Legion T5, which has got a RTX 3070 graphics card in it, and I lock it to 60 frames a second. And I do that basically just because that's easier for me to record. Now, you'll only be seeing this video at 30 frames per second, because I only record at 30 frames per second, otherwise the files get too big. I'm playing on the PvE server, and this has got me very excited as well, the fact that there's PvE servers and the PvE game mode, which means that although there's other humans in the world running around doing things, they're not going to shoot me and kill me, which I think is very, very good. But there's plenty of AI NPCs who would love to do that and have done that to me several times already. In fact, I haven't had a successful mission yet. I've always ended up getting in a far fight, killing a few NPCs, and then what I've found is generally getting too close to NPCs is very dangerous, because even if they've got a basic weapon, they'll then light you up and you're dead, and that's it. I did try to recover my gear once, but by the time I got back to where I was, it had gone. Now for this run, I've invested in this rather flash ACOG scope for my M4, and we've got night vision. It's fairly basic night vision though. I can't use it with my weapon, and you can probably see. Hopefully, you can see the fact that you can kind of see what's going on anyway. But I do apologise if this is a little bit dark. But this is the point of the campaign where they're giving away the keys is for to highlight the fact that the game now has night ops in it and has like a full day and night cycle. So far, for about the hour that I'm playing it, I've been very impressed with the way that it runs. The gunfighting seems to be very cool, and the environment seems very, very nice indeed. Now this is, and apologies if I get this wrong, this is Unreal Engine 5. Or maybe Unreal Engine 4, I'm not sure. But I think it's Unreal Engine 5. And just like Stalker 2, Unreal Engine 5 does some things really, really well. Things like water and foliage and things like that. I think we're still early days though for Unreal Engine 5 because lots of the games kind of look a little bit similar. But it's definitely got a little bit of an armour feel. Definitely Armour Reforger, that kind of thing. But I tell you, when you're in the jungle bit, when you're actually in the jungle, it feels very much like kind of Armour 3, like Prairie Fire, that sort of stuff. And it's it seems very, very cool indeed. The thing I worry about extraction shooters like this is whether it becomes too frustrating, in the fact that you take your best gear into a mission and you end up dying and losing it all, and you're like, oh, I've got to get another $20,000 to buy the gear off the vendors again. Dead body there. Should we go and loot him? And so that really depends on how fast you can get looted up. See what this guy's got on him. Oh, an AK. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Let's see what he's got in his bag. Nothing. Oh, AK magazine. Okay. Oh, he's got that as well. He's got some. Can we put them in there? Yeah. I like the fact you can load bullets into guns as well. That's nice. And there is a very, very, very complicated, by the look of it, health system as well when you get damaged. In fact, my best inverted commas run, where I'd killed loads of NPCs, I got a little bit cocky and got too close to the NPC, and he lit me up with a AK, I think, and I got terribly wounded, but I couldn't figure out what I had to do to fix things. But for me, it's got that essential thing for a shooter, is that you have to be able to lie down. And again, apologies if this video is a little bit dark. It does look very, very cool. Let's put the old NVGs on. So my goal really in this particular run is to, I think what we're going to try and do, let's bring up the big map actually, is if we can get to, we go down here, maybe have a look a little bit around the town and then see if we can jump on a helicopter to get out. I really don't think that NVGs are that necessary, to be honest. The NPCs do tend to hang around in the towns, on roadblocks and on bridges and things like that, but see, the controls are very much like Armour, so that's nice and easy. I don't think there's gamepad support. I had my Xbox controller plugged in, but nothing happened, which is always a shame, I think. I wish more developers would have gamepad support, industry standard gamepad support. You listen to Armour Reforger from the get-go, because it makes it so easy for when they want to transfer to console then. And personally speaking, I much prefer playing on a gamepad than playing mouse and keyboard. Are we going the right way? Yeah. I haven't really looked into the backstory yet of what's meant to be happening in the middle of the zone. In fact, I was kind of thinking whether to go with Grey Zone Warfare, or the other one is, I think it's called Red River Incursion, which is a similar sort of thing. And I was a bit reticent about Grey Zone Warfare purely because of the PvP stuff. Because really, if I want to do PvP, I'll be playing Call of Duty or PUBG or Battlefield or something like that. When I play games like this, I really prefer a bit of PvE, so fighting against NPCs. Plus on PC, I'm not very good with keyboard and mouse. I'm not very good with gamepad either. Which means that I'm at a severe disadvantage if I've got to try and take human players on. Right, okay, so we're getting near the town now. It's probably... enemy NPCs around. Lie down. Get up again. How do we get up? So let's lie down. Alright, let's go. I'm much more reticent now than I was before, because having died a few times and lost lots of my kit, and then I've spent loads of money on this night vision and this ACOG scope. Oh dear, that's not very nice, is it? I thought by having the ACOG scope, that might give me a little bit of distance between myself and the bad guys. Let's go over here. Yeah, because the extraction shooter is something I'm definitely interested in, because we had, you know, Vigor. Vigor's all right, but it's very much pay to win in terms of, you know, you buy tokens and then you can buy weapons pack, so you can take a decent weapon into a session. It's another person to see me. And then you've got Forever Winter. Now, Forever Winter, I love. I mean, that's set in the future. But I've got to admit, Forever Winter put me back a bit when it had the bug where they had an update. And it blanked all my progress. See, I'm not quite sure if you fire your gun, do the enemy NPCs then? They can seem to be able to take quite a few body shots, the AI. Oh, we've done one of the objectives without even knowing it. Right, here we go. So let's go and hide somewhere dark. And then presumably I can now... Have I got use? Am I going to get shot again? Health. Am I bleed? I'm dizzy and hurt. Okay. But I'm not bleeding. Don't think. Blood is okay. Hydrate. So we could drink something, couldn't we? Let's have a drink. I feel better after a drink. Okay, and I think did I bring some painkillers? I think I did. Now, I've played a little bit of Escape from Tarkov, and this kind of reminds me of that. Okay, so we're just dizzy now. I guess that's because of our lack of blood. So if we use blood, then... Okay, so now we've just got a sore leg. So we're not dizzy anymore. Let's reload. Okay, so I can hear enemies around me. What we probably should do... take the ACOG off when we're in, and then... Right, we're on fully auto now. Very hot round here, isn't it? Leggy ran away, I think. This is where I ran into that guy, wasn't it? It's all kicking off here. Okay, I feel a little bit exposed in these lights. Stick to the shadows. So we could, I tell you what, if we head south, we might be able to do this other objective. My character calm down a little bit. Why is it breathing so hard? Oh, I'm hurt. Alright, do we need more? Okay, so the painkillers. Tell you what, we burned through that ammo really quick, didn't we, when we fired at that guy? I don't know if the NPCs fight each other as well. Is that an NPC there? feeling that being on the street is probably... Oh, I can hear voices. Let's get out of here. Oh, that's a bit close for my liking. Okay, let's get up here. So we need to go west, don't we? Whoa. Who's shooting? Something going on down there. It's another human player. They're obviously... Everybody's nipping around this area, aren't they? Doing what they've got to do. It's quite funny. My character's got a bit of a headache. So presumably what I could do now is put my ACOG back on. Go back to single fire mode. Nice. Any more? Scorching through the paddy fields. Be a bit safer and examine this one from a distance. Right, now let's take off our ACOG. Let's go to fully auto. Oh yeah, there's a guy in there. I think he's dead. Any more? Okay, so we've done that one. Let's loot this guy. What's he got? What's that? Thank you very much. Oh yeah. Love that. I'll have your money. Thank you very much. More AK coach there. AK. Oh, they're only 10 round mags. That's a bit arse, isn't it? Oh, I didn't know you could do this. See, I like busy working games. I really do. I can buy a torch for my gun and put it on, but I lost it. Okay, now this is where we've not got to get to. Oh, an SKS. Can we take the SKS? I like the SKS. Let's just take the money. Take the ammo. Unload. Take that. Oh, can I put that on? Can we? Yes. Right. The character's not feeling very well, are they? Now, what we need to do? Oh, we need to get to an extraction point. So LZ Alpha is to the northeast, isn't it? So. I'm really enjoying this because it feels like an Arma 3 single player scenario. You know, a nice one. And don't get me wrong, I love playing Arma 3 and things like the Antistasi mod and stuff like that. Do this in a much more intensive milsim way. But I kind of like that sweet spot between. Between milsim and arcade, you know. Ooh, we're a bit exposed here. Because I enjoy the idea as well of doing these missions, but just going in with like an SKS with a couple of mags and some bandages. You know, you get a few bits and then you extract out. I was really enjoying. Who's shooting at me? We're getting a bit blasé here, aren't we? Where's the door to this place? See, I haven't got headphones on either, so I've got no idea which direction this fire's coming from. All I know is it's going to keep moving. Okay, let's have a look at our map. We've still got a long way to go. Oh, my character's hungry now as well. Ditch. I brought some rations. Nice. Let's be on our way. My priority now is to do a safe extraction. I mean, I would say as well that Unreal Engine 5, you know, it's nice, but I think the Armour Reforger engine in Fusion is better. I guess because the thing about Unreal Engine 5 is that it's, or 4, whichever one this one's running at, is that it's designed to make games like Fortnite look good, isn't it? As well as all sorts of other things. Whereas in Fusion for Armour, you know, it's to make Armour look good. Check our map, make sure we're not going the wrong direction. Okay, so it's really north now, isn't it? Yes, this is very prairie fire-like, this, isn't it? I didn't have any more meds, did I? What's that? Coconut juice. Don't know if there's free look as well. I'm running along. Lots of ambient sounds. Nervous about enemies along that. And just to iterate, I'm running this at 1080p 60 frames a second locked on my RTX 3070, but I only record at 30 frames a second purely because otherwise the files become too big for our crappy internet to upload. Oh yeah, we got loads of bob, haven't we? Because we've got no stamina left. I'm close to the... Oh wait, I've gone past it. I've gone past... Where is it then? Alright, it's just on the other side of this pond. Okay, so presumably now if I hold up here, I bring up the map and I go...
Negative, your requested destination is far too close.
What? I want to be picked up from there.
Raven, wheels up for Alpha 1.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Raven here. I'm moving out. ETA 30 seconds.
Where did my ACOG scope go? Oh, it's still on there. Just in case we here comes our ride. How cool is this?
I'm here. Move it. Go.
I'm coming. Can I sit in the front, please? Oh no. Okay, so we sit on the skids.
Strap in. We're heading out.
This is cool. This is cool. Woo! I feel a bit ill though. Need to be able to switch to third person. Yeah, this is very good. Woo!
Get ready. 30 seconds.
This is a very nice mechanic, this, isn't it? Here we go, over the town that we came through earlier. This is our base. Very nice. There's another helicopter.
Here we are. Welcome back to base.
Thank you very much, buddy. Good flying. And farewell. So there we go, my first successful proper run in Grey Zone Warfare from Madfinger. I've got to say that was a lot of fun. After the first few runs I did before this recording, where I was basically dying all the time and losing my stuff, I was like, oh, I'm not quite sure about this. But just being a little bit more careful, yeah, surprise, surprise, you know, being more careful works. And using the meds when I had to, yeah, that was really good, really good. I enjoyed that an awful lot. So yeah, I think we want to play this more. Tutorials on their way, I guess, because there's lots of questions I've had playing it. I thought, how do you do this, that I've had to look up, and hopefully you'll like it too. Anyway, there we go. Thank you very much for the key, Madfinger Games. Thank you very much, Grey Zone Warfare, for my first successful run. What do you think though? If you found the video useful, hit like. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe, and of course I'll see you again soon.